European leaders agreed on Friday to set aside around €8 billion to combat youth unemployment, even as they admitted that the labour market would only sustainably improve once the crisis-hit region returns to growth. Youth unemployment in Greece and Spain is hovering near 60%, while in Italy and Portugal it stands above 40%. Overall, close to 6 million people between the ages of 15 and 24 are without a job, sparking talk of a lost generation and fears of destabilising social unrest. At the summit, leaders agreed to disburse about €8 billion, more than €6 billion originally earmarked in February, to fight youth joblessness, with the bulk available over a 2-year period starting in 2014 and the remainder becoming available over the full 7 years of the next EU budget. The funds will form the basis of a youth guarantee that aims to provide a job, training or apprenticeship to young people within 4 months of them leaving school, full-time education or becoming unemployed. At the start of the talks, Prime Minister David Cameron had cast doubt over approval of the budget deal struck on Thursday by promising to fight off a last-minute attempt to shrink the country's annual rebate. Cameron was referring to a deal sealed by EU leaders earlier this year, which left untouched the British rebate, worth some €3.5 billion a year and politically highly sensitive. British officials confirmed that the issue had been resolved. Britain's rebate was created to offset the relatively low share of cash the country got from EU agricultural and infrastructure funds compared with other countries. The row centred on a change on how rural development funds are paid to newer EU member states that joined the bloc after 2004, and which are not included in Britain's rebate calculation, which threatened to shrink the payment by around 10%.